Hey there, this is Oh, my head went away. This is GMU Today. This is Mr. Nick B, your host. Anyway, give me 1 second. I'm going to double check something real quick. Hey, I'm back. This is Mr. Nick B, your host for GMU Today, formerly Good Morning USA. But, as you can see, it's nearly evening, so good evening, USA. This is GMU Today. And I'm sorry, I'm very inconsistent. I got a special little article I want to share with you from Tea Party 24/7. YouTube censors doctor for criticizing medical transitions, claiming hate speech. YouTube apparently claimed hate speech in this one. Tea Party 24/7. YouTube is at it again. This time they have censored a pediatrician who is an outspoken critic of the transgender movement, something YouTube doesn't tolerate. What happened? We gotta tolerate. We gotta be more tolerant. Gotta be more tolerance in this room. Whatever happened to that? Anyways, and by the way, good evening, C. Beagle, D. Rob, Daniel Boone, Edward Black, Patrick Bullshit, and all the rest of my subscribers, and anyone else watching. Thank you for watching, and if you're not currently a subscriber, please do hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification bell. Looking for some new subscribers, so please do join us, and we will be on Facebook within the next couple weeks. I'm having some troubles still, both financial and with the devices that I'm using. Figure out how to do it on my computer, I guess, and see what goes from there. I wanted to keep one of my computers at least. I'm down to one laptop and my tablet and my phone. Anyway, if you ever choose to, you could donate. If you'd like to donate to this channel, you can do that via Cash App. Simply just pound, $, all caps, GMU guy. So it's $, GMU guy, all one word. Thank you. If you do anything from $1 on up, whatever you say, maybe $1 to $50, whatever you think you can do. I'm not going to push hard because I know times are tough sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, so at any rate, so this pediatrician who's an outspoken critic of the transgender movement, something YouTube doesn't tolerate, despite the fact that Dr. Michelle Cretella is an educated medical doctor. Her opinion is not welcome on YouTube's platform. Not because of what she is saying is hateful, but simply because she is expressing a dissenting view from the LGBT mafia. That's exactly what they are. Probably 20, maybe 30 years ago, they were not powerful. Something, money, funds, fundraisers, whatever, has made them a powerful mob. And we're going to be careful about that because it's simply just that. You know, when I walk in the Target restrooms, for instance, I don't know who's going to be in the male bathroom. It is a male bathroom, by the way. There's two sexes, male and, you know what I'm getting at. I'll probably get shadow banned or something. By the way, folks, I will put this up on BitChute. And just in case YouTube's got any ideas, it will be on BitChute. And I will also try to get it up on Gab TV if it's still available. I am also over on, what's that one? Steemit? Then there's another one I'm on, which I'll keep you posted. And I'll try to get less inconsistent and more consistent with you. I so appreciate my subscribers. And I'm finding out there's a lot of people I already know who are into these videos. I appreciate you guys looking at them and you know, sharing your ideas and tell me what you think of them. Anyways, so Yes, this person's a medical doctor. This is Michelle Cretella. Is an educated medical doctor. Her opinion is not welcome on YouTube's platform. Not because what she is saying is hateful, but simply because she is expressing a dissenting view from the LGBT mafia. The Christian Post reports a 2017 video from the Daily Signal, a conservative outlet, featuring Dr. Michelle Cretella of the American College of Pediatricians speaking against medical practices that confuse children about their biological sex, was recently removed from the video streaming platform. YouTube's going, wah, wah, we don't want to offend anybody. Yeah, wah. Yes, I am in support of our president. You should too be. How's that for, I'm ordering you to be a Trump fan. Anyways, yeah. Somebody's not gonna like this video. All my subscribers, please hit the airwaves if you see them. If you do not see this video, well, I'll post it on BitChute as well, and any other platform I'm on that I can post it on. So keep your eyes open. In fact, a lot of my videos are just gonna go. I'm gonna try to do it almost simultaneously on the other platform. What I'd like to do is maybe have 2 computers running and get set up so I can really do these and do them like on a more consistent basis. And I can run one platform while I'm running the other one. And poor old YouTube ain't gonna know what hit them. See, if we all think this way, get more than one computer and have your streaming video or whatever it is, your live stream or your video like I'm doing a recorded video, because I apparently don't qualify for live streaming anymore, even though I did once. At any rate, so here's how it goes. What my idea is here: get multiple computers, 2, 3, or 4, and take a look at Gary Franchi's studio. Gary Franchi's studio on Next News Network. Next News Network, not Next Nuts Network, but Next News Network. The Next Nuts are over on the D side, not the art side. And they're really some nutty characters, but not in such a funny way either. So, by the way, the impeachment scam is illegal. I said it. I don't care. I care about people, and I care about how this is impacting. No one seems to give a hoot on how this is impacting the Trump family or the Trump administration or Mr. Trump himself. By the way, he said in one of his rallies or whatever, he doesn't really like to be called President, Mr. President. He likes to be called Mr. Trump or Don or, his name. So that was interesting to hear. So anyway, a 2017 video from the Daily Signal, a conservative outlet featuring Dr. Michelle Cretella of the American College of Pediatricians speaking against medical practices that confuse children about their biological sex, was recently removed from the video streaming platform. During the video, Cretella elaborates the approaches to treating gender confusion within much of medicine, pointing out the differences between body integrity disorder and gender dysphoria. See if you want to cut off a leg or an arm, you're mentally ill. But if you want to cut off healthy breasts or a penis, you're transgender, she quips in the video. Way to go, doctor. These were the words that violated YouTube's policy on hate speech. The Daily Signal learned, and the only way the video could be allowed back on the platform was to strike that sentence. Really now. Well, I have a picture of the YouTube video. It says YouTube banned this. Banned by YouTube. Great big letters. See it? See how insane even YouTube is getting now. This is pathetic. that poor doctor. YouTube can't let people express their own opinion. Whereas this Dr. Michelle Patel, she's she's got a degree in medical science, a degree in medicine. She knows her shit. She also knows a lot more than that. She knows about your whole body, your eyes, your nose, your ears, your throat. YouTube, come on. Are you that childish? Somebody at YouTube's got to be a little less childish, and they should fix this. I'm not, there's probably a handful of people at YouTube that really do care. That people get their, are able to express their views. And as far as I see, no one on this platform except some of those real hate groups. And that would be Antifa. Okay, I think you heard me. Yes, it is pronounced that way. Okay, and there's two. See, when everybody talks about this group called, they say it Antifa. They're trying to confuse you and me into believing it's just a group, just a protest group. It's not Antifa. Look at the word closely. It is Antifa. Okay, so I had some issues with that. I've studied that word, and it is not Antifa. It is Antifa. Okay, so be aware how the liberal community, the liberal segment of our political climate, wants you and I to believe. I keep seeing these flashes on my computer, on my laptop, or my tablet, and looks as if YouTube is already censoring my video. And I mean, I have my ways. I'll report it. There is a constitutional authority somewhere in this country. But right now, I would say this, Donald J. Trump. Yeah. Now, it is our duty as conservatives to vote for Donald J. Trump. I want you to understand that. And vote for any conservative that has backed him 100%. I don't want none of this waffle back and forth. I want people like Jim Jordan, Devin Nunes, who are bloodhounds when it comes to trying to get to the truth of the matter. And there's a couple other guys I can't think of right now. I wish I could, but I know Devin Nunes, Jim Jordan. By the way, Jimmy Jordan has just been appointed by none other than Mitch McConnell. Not just, but, within the last few days to a week. To I believe it is the House Intelligence Committee. He's going to sit on that committee. I love it because that guy's you ought to look at him. He's got that look in his face like, are you telling me the truth? Are you telling me the truth? Kind of thing. I can't do it like he does it, but he'll kind of stare him down at, are you telling me the truth? Is this the truth? So, everybody pray for Donald J. Trump, Jim Jordan, Devin Nunes, and anybody on the conservative side, because they're going to need your prayers. Alright, let's see if I'm going to try something here, okay? Bear with me, folks. And you may or may not get to see this video, because YouTube might be a little foolish with it. I hope not. I hope some people are thinking clearly and in the right minds. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see. I gotta, please click here to watch this on YouTube, and let me see what happens.
Mainstream medical organizations. You're transgender.
On YouTube, you're never going to hear that sentence from Dr. Michelle Cretella.
See, according to most mainstream medical organizations, you're transgender.
On YouTube, you're never going to hear that sentence from Dr. Michelle Cretella. YouTube recently removed this Daily Signal video because of one sentence Dr. Cretella, a pediatrician and executive director of the American College of Pediatricians, said about transgender issues in children. YouTube told the Daily Signal that Dr. Cretella's remark violated a YouTube speech policy. That policy states, "Hate speech is not allowed on YouTube. We remove content promoting violence or hatred against individuals or groups based on any of the following attributes." And among the list of attributes are gender identity and sex/gender. Now let's be clear. By any objective measure, Dr. Cretella did not violate that policy. We agree with the spirit of the YouTube policy, that every person should be treated with respect and that every conversation should be civil. But here's where we disagree. As our nation debates the whole issue of gender identity and parents consider whether to give their children hormone treatments, we need to have a robust, fact-filled, serious debate. Shouldn't parents have all the information they need, especially when it comes to life-altering medical decisions for their children? And who better to have that debate than our doctors? Dr. Cretella's uncensored voice should be part of this debate. YouTube has the right, as a private company, to have its own set of rules. But we hope that eventually YouTube will realize on an issue this important, it's crucial to let a variety of ideological perspectives speak freely, because nothing less than our children's future depends on it. If you want to hear the sentence YouTube won't allow Dr. Cretella to say, go to dailysignal.com/uncensored doctor video. And now, here's the rest of Dr. Cretella's video, where she discusses how she, as a pediatrician, views the transgender issue.
Congratulations, it's a boy. Or congratulations, it's a girl. As a pediatrician for nearly 20 years, that's how many of my patient relationships began. Our
Sorry,
bodies
guys.
declare our sex. Biological sex is not assigned. Sex is determined at conception by our DNA, stamped into every cell of our bodies. Human sexuality is binary. Either you have a normal Y chromosome and develop into...
Excuse me a minute here.
develop into a male, or you don't, and you will develop into a female. There are at least 6,500 genetic differences between men and women. Hormones and surgery cannot and do not change this. Look, an identity is not biological, it is psychological. Identity has to do with thinking and feeling. Thoughts and feelings are not biologically hardwired. Our thinking and feeling may be factually right or factually wrong. For example, if I walk into my doctor's office today and say, "Hi, I'm Margaret Thatcher," my physician will say I am delusional and give me an antipsychotic. However, if instead I walked in and said, "I am a man," he would say, "Congratulations, you're transgender." If I were to say, "Doctor, I am suicidal. I'm an amputee trapped in a normal body. Please surgically remove my leg," I'll be diagnosed with body identity integrity disorder. But if I walk up to that same doctor and say, "I'm a man, sign me up for a double mastectomy," my physician will. No one is born transgender. If gender identity were hardwired in the brain before birth, identical twins would have the same gender identity 100% of the time. They don't. I had one little boy, a patient we'll call Andy. Between the ages of 3 and 5, he increasingly played with girls and stereotypical girl toys and started saying he was a girl. I referred the parents and Andy to a therapist. Sometimes mental illness of a parent or abuse of the child are factors. But more commonly, the child has misperceived family dynamics and internalized a false belief. In the middle of one session, Andy put down the toy truck and held on to the Barbie and said, "Mommy and Daddy, you don't love me when I'm a boy." What the therapist learned is that when Andy was 3, his sister with special needs was born. She required significantly more of his parents' care and attention. Andy misperceived this as Mommy and Daddy love girls. If I want them to love me again, I have to be a girl. With family therapy, Andy got better. Today, Andy's parents would be told something quite different. They would hear, "This is who Andy really is. You must change his name, ensure that everyone treats him as a girl, or else he will commit suicide." As Andy would approach puberty, the experts would put him on puberty blockers so that he could continue to impersonate a girl. Experts assure us it doesn't matter that we've never tested puberty blockers in biologically normal children. It doesn't matter that when blockers are used to treat prostate cancer in men and gynecologic problems in women, that they cause problems with memory. We don't need testing. No, we need to arrest his physical development now, or he'll commit suicide. But this is not true. Instead, when supported in their biological sex through natural puberty, the vast majority of gender-confused children get better. Yet, we are chemically castrating gender-confused children with puberty blockers. Then, we permanently sterilize many of them by adding cross-sex hormones. Cross-sex hormones are estrogen and testosterone. Those put young
Okay,
children at
folks,
risk
I'm
for
sorry.
heart disease, strokes,
I almost fell
diabetes,
asleep there.
cancers, and even
You
the
can
very
go to
emotional
the Daily
problems that
Signal.
experts
In fact, they
claim
have their
to
own
be
YouTube channel.
preventing.
So,
He asked if a girl who insists she is a man has been on testosterone daily for 1 year.
what I would do is I'd go right to the Daily Signal. You can do it right on YouTube. Subscribe. I'm going to do that. I'm going to subscribe to the Daily Signal. Because I want to know more about the truth in medicine and that. And, I mean, these people seem to be doing that. So I've subscribed to the Daily Signal. I'd recommend you guys do too. There's too many things. So many doctors today want you to believe about medicine, and they don't have enough knowledge of their own at this point to really make an informed decision. Case in point for me, on myself, back, I don't know, last summer, I think it was, my sister-in-law and I went to a storage unit. Well, I went into the doctor just to check, make sure I didn't need a stitch or two or whatever. But anyway, the doctors had all told me this is urgent care in the hometown that I'm in. The doctor simply said to me, well, we noticed you haven't had a flu shot. We're going to give you a Tdap. Well, that's a combination of your tetanus, diphtheria, and a flu virus vaccine. Well, they had a really hard time with me because I asked the nurse first. I asked the nurse to explain to me what a Tdap is. She was getting so frustrated with me because she could not tell me what a Tdap was. You know? Yet I asked my niece, she knew right off the bat what a Tdap was. Yeah, that's a tetanus, diphtheria, and whatever the other three are. I can't, tetanus, diphtheria, something and something. But anyway, so what I was discovering is these people, the nurse talked to me for a little while and wanted to do it and have the doctor come in and do it right away, right then and there. And I said, well, why don't you let me talk to the doctor? So I talked to the doctor, and the doctor says, we're going to give you Tdap because we noticed you haven't had a flu shot in a long time, and we got to do it. Essentially, they weren't willing to just give me a tetanus shot. They wanted to put the flu vaccine in me, regardless of my choice. That is wrong. Okay, that is absolutely wrong. My own medical doctor has never done that to me. I have my own MD. She happens to be into sports medicine. And I'm not naming her name because she'll go through all kinds of hell on earth trying to work through it all. But my doctor is a woman. I'm a guy, obviously. I need a haircut now. But at any rate, she's an MD, and I told her, well, yeah, I'm seeing my chiropractor, and she says, yeah, good, you should continue. So, at any rate, that is what it is. She realizes that's good for some people, she didn't see anything wrong with it in my case, you know. And it really has to be a case-by-case basis, because even my chiropractor sent people, look, I'm not treating you today. You need to go to the doctor or the emergency room. So even that chiropractor of mine has sent people away. And look, you got to go to your doctor, your regular doctor, or your emergency room, or the emergency room. This is too critical, and you need to get that fixed. And it's more a medical issue than it is an issue for me. So here's the other end of that. We have to be careful about just listening to so-called professionals. What Dr. Michelle Cretella is saying makes sense. All she's asking for is to be able to tell the truth, tell us the truth. And whoever her colleague was in the black hair, more power to him. In YouTube, I hope you like not to censor this video. I hope you like to let it play out. More power to you if you decide to let this play out. And I already believe that YouTube is holding back on my subscribers. I believe I have some other subscribers somewhere else. But yet it still says I have 19. And I've been doing this now, maybe almost 4 years. And to have just 19 subscribers, I don't know. You know, maybe 119. I might like to do that. Wonder if I should give him a plug. Yeah, I think I will. I have a nephew, a really cool nephew. He's great. Got a great channel. It's called Halo Fam, the Halo Fam. So it's cool. It's more designed toward, you know, the younger kids and today's kids, around 10, 12. And if you're a video game type person, he seems to love video games, so I think he'd really love the video games. And I think any person, any son or daughter you have around his age might really enjoy a video like that. He's got a lot of cool videos, and he's got some that are somewhat not related to videos, but they're very cool. And he did some really cool videos about some stuff pretty serious stuff. So I consider it a little bit more of a variety channel for young people, but it's cool. It's a very cool channel. Check out sometime. It's called the Halo Fam. Alright guys, this is Mr. McBee for GMU today. Good luck, and have a great day. Do not let anybody talk you down. Vote for Trump. Take care, guys. God bless you all.